How are Canadians doing? Because Justin Trudeau just sent $500 million to Ukraine while asking us Canadians for donations. Sometimes I feel like I'm living in Cuba, but with a little bit more money.
Joe Russell with the front line with Joe and Joe. Once again, let us go into the breach. Mr. I'm for the middle class. Justin Trudeau's government spent $61,000 on hotel rooms in New York City for the Global Citizen Summit. A couple comments. When's the last time you or anyone you know who is in the middle class, who are working people, who spent $61,000 on hotel rooms anywhere, never mind New York City, anywhere? That's point one. Point two, Justin Trudeau, we all know, we talked about this on the show. He went to the Global Citizen Summit. What business does he have going there talking about anything? Global Citizen Summit? You're a Canadian. How about you represent Canada, not the global citizens of the world? Let the rest of the globe deal with the global citizens. How about we deal with Canadians, Justin? That's point two. Point three, and I'm going to go back to the middle class point about the 61 grand. Justin Trudeau is not in the middle class, never was in the middle class, knows nothing about the middle class. Because again, middle class people don't spend $61,000 on hotel rooms. Why do I bring that up? He doesn't know who you are. He doesn't represent you, and he never will. Trudeau promised to plant 2 billion trees in Ottawa over the next decade, a promise he's not likely to keep. Couple comments. Trudeau not keeping promises, par for the course. Second comment. Promising to plant 2 billion trees? Listen, I like trees, but I like people more. Ultimately, these climate alarmists don't like people more. And he's not going to keep the promise. So not only are you out of luck, but the trees are out of luck. So why don't the Canadian people tell Trudeau to beat it? I want to show you this clip. This is a woman who migrated from Cuba to Canada. Listen to what she has to say. Play the clip.
How are Canadians doing? Because Justin Trudeau just sent $500 million to Ukraine while asking us Canadians for donations. Sometimes I feel like I'm living in Cuba, but with a little bit more money and a little bit more freedom. Because this is like reliving Cuba, sending aid and doctors and whatever to other countries while our people are literally dying on the street. You know, this is exactly what's happening in Canada right now. The deja vus that I've been having for the past 3 years in this country are insane. You guys are going to think that I'm a witch because every single thing that we've been suffering in Cuba is happening to Canada. Yeah, people are saying that this is not becoming a communist dictatorship. The government is using our taxes to send help abroad, to, say that Canada is amazing, that the country is great, that they help everybody. Listen, all the socialists. Yeah, Canada, help everybody. Yeah, Cuba, help everybody. Yet our own people are suffering.
She says she smells tyranny. Why don't people, when I mean people, Western people, America, Canada, Australia, listen to immigrants like this woman who came from a country and lived under tyranny and let her speak to you about what it's really like? We're too spoiled. Americans are exactly like Canadians. We easily forget. People should listen to this woman. Trudeau should listen to this woman. Sadly, no one's listening to this woman. A massive fire in Oakville Town, Ontario. Numerous homes are engulfed in flames. Play the clip.
All them bunch of cut them. All them burnt around. All them scat. Next one, catch a railer. 17 wholesale burning.
They're all gone, man. They're all going up. Fucking hell.
I can hear the conspiracy theorists now on Twitter. My inner Alex Jones is going to come out. Justin Trudeau set the fire to these homes. Hide your children. Go in the basement. I think we all have a little inner Alex Jones in us. Let it flow. Put it out on Twitter so I can amuse myself. The censorship of Dr. Peterson rages on. A college in Ontario says that Peterson is a moderate risk to the public. Okay. Explain to me how your metrics work. How is he a moderate risk? What determines a low risk? What determines a high risk? And I'm going to tell you. The risk is that Peterson is opening the eyes of the public. What is it a risk to or to whom? The establishment. You're not allowed to do that in a tyrannical government. And that's exactly what Canada has turned into. Any dissenting voice, any voice that threatens the power structure is a fascist voice, is a hating voice, is a threat. They have to censor because the lie no longer has power. Justin Trudeau at a town hall, faced with some very, very, very difficult conversations. Play the clip.
I feel like you have failed me, and I'm asking you here today to fix that. Something's wrong now, Mr. Trudeau. My heat and hydro now cost me more than my mortgage. I now not only work 75 hours a week, I stay and work 15 hours a day, just so I don't lose my home. My hydro bill, I want to share with you. A single family home, one person who works hard with a brace up to her leg, partially paralyzed every single day. I put that brace on and I'm proud to be Canadian. But something's wrong with our system. And I have faith in you and God that you're going to work hard to fix it. How do you explain to a woman how she's supposed to pay a hydro bill $1,085? And I did it. I've done it. I've done it for the last year. I lived without hydro for 5 days after paying a $680 bill. They showed up one day. I'm asking you, Mr. Trudeau, and here is my question today. How do you justify to a mother of 4 children, 3 grandchildren, physical disabilities, and working up to 15 hours a day, how is it justified for you to ask me to pay a carbon tax when I only have $65 left of my paycheck every 2 weeks to feed my family?
Couple comments. Canadians are absolutely polite. You're gentlemen and you are ladylike when you make your presentations. I give you that. You see, if this was in New Jersey, Trudeau's head would have been shaved and they would have tarred and feathered him. Look back at some of the Chris Christie town halls that he had. They get a little rowdy. You guys got to get a little bit more enthusiastic. And ultimately, there's nothing wrong with shaving your prime minister's head. Keep that in mind. A little bit of tar doesn't hurt anyone. It leaves a mark, but it's something that leaves an impression. Think about that next time. I think it'll be a little bit more effective. This image, awake yet, Canada? 1960s, oil gone in 10 years. The 70s, another ice age is coming. I think we could use another ice age. I like those mastodons. Remember that when you were a kid and you go to those museums? I'm digressing. The 80s, acid rain will destroy the crops. The 90s, ozone layer will be gone in 10 years. 2000s, ice caps will be gone in 10 years. Guess what's happened? Nothing's happened except you're taxed more and they're trying to destroy the middle class. Awake yet? I feel like it's like one of those got milk commercials. Got milk? Awake yet? At least if we had milk. Well, we can't drink milk anymore. It's the cows. They're destroying the environment. That's next. Reach. I want you to look at this picture. Justin Trudeau meeting a nice lady. Canadians, you guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You outdo us. You're absolutely and utterly polite. I got to give it to you. If this happened in New Jersey, the lady would have kneed him directly in the nuts. There's no question about it. A massive number of Canadian geese were loaded into trucks this week and relocated outside the city of Toronto. Play the clip. I'll be honest with you. I think the geese get it and the people don't. I think the people of Toronto need to relocate. It's too expensive. Joe Rossonell at the front line with Joe and Joe. Once again, let us go into the breach. I want you to look at this clip. It has a subtitle. It basically said, "Beautiful wake-up call while at Park Omega in Quebec, Canada." Play the clip. Lady, you're looking out the window at a pack of wild wolves that want to eat you. There's nothing beautiful about that. And you're just like, oh, how nice. How nice. Why do I bring this up? This is exactly what a good group of Canadians are doing right now with regard to your politicians. You're looking out the window. Oh, how nice. They mean well. Oh, they're wild wolves. No different than these. Actually, they're worse. They're worse. You got Doug Ford. He's hungry. He could do more damage, to be honest with you, on a burger than these wolves can. It's time to wake up. Stop looking out the window.
Hey Canada, show the country that you stand for freedom with one of these hats from our store. Your purchase supports this channel. Check out the link in the description and order yours now.